Okay.
Okay, yeah, so what do we think of that map, guys?
Yeah, it was very interesting. I must say, in the end, when there was overtime, you saw both teams getting back in their tactical play, getting those strikes out there, and being very important again for the French fragging rabbits with General Lepin, crashing that strike into Hindsight Master, killing Hindsight Master, and that really resulted in a lot of free space for the French to get that cap home.
Yeah, I think we've seen so far two of the most exciting maps we've seen in competitive tribes play so far, produced by these teams. So we've got a big shout out to both teams for producing two excellent maps. Let's just hope it's as exciting on the last map as well.
It seems.
I believe there's a switch coming for. Oh, NVC is returning and Archidis is back on the bench, I believe.
It seems so.
Oh, poor Archie. I'm not sure he'll take that well.
Ooh, the
NVC
olive
a
oil
very
not paying
popular
off.
player. Huh? And Fanbury starting, okay. Who should we give MVP to then? I'm torn really here between Dr. Loser. I thought played a pivotal role in that game. Really shouldn't be forgotten because he did a great job. School in fact did a fantastic job defending the gens. I think that's a very noble position. Technically made huge grabs that got home. Cabal, huge returns again. And Lapin with the general strike play.
The counterpoint to that would probably be as well that at the end of the map when it was swinging into working his intended's favour, you had Johnny the GC making some big grabs to bring that flag home.
I thought Monet had some great plays as well. We didn't really talk about it much, but he was involved in a lot of the offensive action. Yeah,
and that beautiful mid-air return when it would have been French Dragon Rabbits up 4-0, I think, at that point. And you got to say that if he hadn't have got that return, then they might have gotten to that point of getting to 3-3.
In many ways, we owe him the exciting finish.
But who is the MVP in the meanwhile?
Well, I hate
we can't decide. Let's put it to Tribes and I guess. Who to be the
MVP? You ready?
Yep.
We're as ready as we'll ever be, I think.
I think, given that it was such an even map, it would almost be unfair in a way to pick up one outstanding performer.
Right, well, I'm going to give it to Cabal, actually.
There you go.
Screw you and your hippie shit, Miri.
Vetoed. Well, we've got a moment of peace. I'm hoping that no one can hear this, but my next door neighbours appear to be having a very loud party, so I'm sorry if anybody can hear that in the background.
I can't hear anything, Miri, so it should be fine.
Good.
Right, so Katabatic, this is a pretty much another scrim favourite. I think it's taken part in every single scrim so far. Very imbalanced map we've just concluded, I think, yesterday, routes-wise.
But I think in a lot of ways that's what makes it exciting, because one side, I mean, I suppose you say it's imbalanced, but I think one side has a sort of distinct advantage defensively because the stand is so open and you can see pretty much every route, whereas if you're defending Blood Eagle, it's really hard to see some of the cap routes coming in.
True enough.
Okay, we're live on Katabatic.
And we see once again the French team is playing Diamond Sword. And a player missing for team working as intended. Who's that again?
MVC. Yeah,
MVC the Mighty. His equipment maybe not holding up as well as he thought. And again we have very low defense actually for the working intended team. Just Famba sniping and Cunning and Greth. Everyone else pushing forwards. And I think we have 4 guys defending, including Dr. Loser still on the flag.
Dr. Loser running a juggernaut now, however.
Interesting stuff.
Hindsight Master with the Raider spam from the hill, dragging out 2 or 3 defenders. Johnny defends.
School making the grab, low health, getting away.
Johnny the Juicy coming in for a grab.
Taken out by that rock.
Here comes Johnny the Juicy, doing a nitro
really
jump, getting away. Oh, shut down by General Lepin there.
Lovely stuff. Saw him coming in and just smashed him on the stand.
Yeah.
All the way, that's an amazing pick up by Techni again, who's actually very, very good at this. Getting away with low health though, sniping across Famba's path. Famba set up to take him out, which he does inside the sort of the zone around the Blood Eagle base. I think they have control of the flag there, although it would be wise maybe to return it given the returns being, pickups even, being made by the French team.
Squall's going to look for one right now.
Indeed.
Cabal coming in. Oh.
Oh, Cabal knocked off the flag, or did he just miss?
In the meanwhile, Stream
full
picked
health,
the
you have to-
flag up, going inside the base of the enemy.
Now this is new.
Now this is interesting. He's getting
Interesting.
out.
The plan is from here, but he's getting away.
No, he's getting
And he's gonna die.
shredded to pieces by
But
two
NBC
assault
might pick this
rivals.
up. The quick return in front of NBC's nose, so he's not going to take that one off the ground.
Coming in with a back grab here. Excuse me. Scramble capping. He's not been seen. He get away with full health here. The white up grenade goes out, and he's got up to about 180. Should be good enough speed to get him away.
He was
You go
like
around the
a
left-hand
ghost
side.
there.
Yeah, almost invisible. Stream coming up behind him. So
Another flash goes off, gets probably Stream straight in the face, I think.
squad here for
Looking
the
for the
cover.
particle though. Oh! Beautifully coordinated stuff.
Stream though right on his tail. Cabal's going to be looking to take him out, but he's going to have a problem because Stream's got the speed advantage. But just might take this
one.
home.
There.
Got
Gonna
no
come in
energy.
for 1-0.
Oh, Conti
Huge
with the
pick up by Tom. Eel takes the flag off the ground. NBC and Stream get out by one grenade. Stream's still on low health though. Flag is
A
returned.
bit exposed here. Low health.
Looks like French are going to get their first point of the game. Mono coming in.
Oh, Mono with
Huge
the
grab.
E-grab
Oh,
here.
unlucky. He just splats into the corner of that tower, and that's going to surely
Mono is
be a
gonna
return.
try.
Oh,
Oh,
Flag on the top still.
and
1-0.
very nice. The French are coordinating very nicely here.
yeah, they're doing a really nice job here, and they just sort of managed to bundle that flag home in the end by having the advantage of obviously their own players spawning around the flag.
Once again, Tetney really bringing it home with the huge flag caps.
Yeah, really nice grab again, and a nice route actually coming in from the back and using that scrambler to his
He's
advantage.
coming
and
in
not
again.
before.
It's dangerous
He's making
though.
a front again.
He's-
Clearing the flag himself, but taken out by Gref.
Yeah, there were a lot of claymores on that flag right there.
Oh, the big pickup.
Squall with the pickup.
He had a lot more speed as he was picking up than we actually left, though. I think was the problem there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe hit one of the ground slightly wrong.
well, that flag is secure.
And looks like they're going to secure the flag in the field.
Eel's just heading into the working as intended base there. Imagine he's going to be looking to take out their generators since they're still up.
I think it's a good time to be taking them out, especially since we're approaching strike territory.
Yeah, it's about
Although, actually, I'm looking at the generator now and he hasn't headed down there, so perhaps he was just trying to get inside and then pop out and do some disruption when his kappa comes in. And here comes Technique.
however the flag.
I find it interesting though, one change that Way have made, particularly on this map, is they've got Stream playing this pure disruption roll-up on the hill, and Johnny being the sole capper again today.
We do
In
have
Pathfinder
a
as well.
strike out now
Yeah,
from
anti-master.
Anti-Master.
He's gonna run some disruption here on Techni. Very important, I must say, because Techni is bringing a lot of flags home tonight. Getting shut down by anti-master.
A lot of disruption going in on the French flag, and we see Johnny coming in from the right-hand side. Long route coming behind. Takes a nice jump on the way in, coming in very high across the stand in about 4 seconds. Coming in now, 3 French guys waiting for him there, and
Oh,
taking
he
the flag.
The flag, oh no.
Too much build-up, I think we gave him there.
I think if Johnny would use flag reach here, he would benefit of grabbing that flag.
All the while, we see the Way team is managing to get their strike in the air, so we have Hindsight Master up as disruption. Running I think a 3 Rangers to set up with a Pathfinder Kappa,
Yeah, that's what it's
and
looking
the
like.
Shrike also assisting.
Yeah, that strike's going to cause them big problems now, just spamming down to the stand. Johnny's nice, you know, neglect picking that flag up there was probably the best idea as he was going really, really slowly. The strike is looking pretty menacing. I think he might actually come in for a grab, you know. No.
I'm not so sure. I don't think Hentai Master is the player who would sacrifice his strike for that in this case.
But NVC coming in from the front, not the player we usually see grabbing the flag, but yeah, he's just going to go and try and disrupt that
Petney making the front grab here.
defense. And Hentai Master does make the grab, and that's really quick. He's away with 273 kilometers an hour, and unfortunately hits the hill, but he's still pretty clear. Jana Lappin coming up behind him, and Dr. Loser as well, but he's away.
In
I
the
think,
meanwhile,
equally so,
Techni is
Techni is
away
getting
as well.
away.
Yeah,
Just Con in pursuit with 3 guys supporting, and Dr. Loser coming to help as well. I think once again, Working Nintendo have got the issue that their sniper is positioned in such a way that when they make these front grabs with the right side exit, they've no vision on him for a long time.
Some really nice cover here from
dropping the
French
flag,
Dragon again.
Squall picks it up,
Yep,
very
totally
nice
passes it off.
coordination.
Johnny the Juicy taking the flag inside his own base. He's in
MVC
pathfinder.
looking for an orbital here, I think. Got Mono and Stream versus I think 7 of the French players. MVC
Squall
going
might
down
be in
soon.
problem.
And Squall's very exposed here. Stream and Mono on good health, and they're chasing
MVC
down.
dies.
Kuhn's going to get this. Oh!
Big return there. I think this could be 1-1. There's only Eels on that side of the map with extremely low health.
1-1.
Caps it up for 1-1.
That's Blood Eagles' first cap.
And here comes a grab from Techni.
Then they're going out with the other exit now. Bambra's on very low health, and he's going to lose vision as well.
Not got the speed he'd desire, but he's pretty clear. Kuhn TV's coming behind him.
He's got Johnny and Streen coming to intercept him though. So
No. I think Johnny and Streen are setting up for offensive here. Greth is trying to cut him off here, right there, over the hill. Eels and
Nice
Cabals,
shot.
Cabal,
Mid-air.
you see
Very
the
nice.
coordination here. All the 3 offensive players
Not
of the French were coming in to get some cover on him. In
Yeah,
the
I think
meanwhile,
another few seconds with that flag, they would have had that home.
yeah, Geno Lepin is in his Shrike again, safe and sound.
Johnny going for a front grab, taken out. I think Mono might be going for a pickup here, but the flag is returned. They're getting that plan.
Pinto must be getting a new strike out here, and Cabal maybe. Yeah, I think Squall's going to make this grab here. Nice front grab, and he's away with full health. There's a snipe coming in on him. He's still on about 60% HP though.
You see one of the major
Oh,
weaknesses
you saw that? NVC from the midfield with a tactical strike, taking him out right there. Very nice by NVC.
Very nicely timed to get that. It's not an easy thing to do.
It's not easy at all.
The French Dragon Rabbits flag, meanwhile, is going to be picked up by Johnny.
Johnny coming in, extremely low health.
And he's away. Got good speed, but you got
Very,
to
very low health.
imagine he's going to get taken out here.
Yeah, with Cabal in the front of him, striking. Oh,
Although he's getting longer than you'd expect.
Geno Lepin did a nice job avoiding hentai there.
Stream
All on
up with
MVP
the
Cabal to
first.
make the return here, I think.
Nice shot there.
In the
Cabal
meanwhile,
pick in
we have a
the same
pickup for the French as well, getting chased by Streen and Greth.
Speed here for Techni.
And the flag is returned by Cabal.
Good HP.
Yep.
Looks like he's probably going to take this a long way. There's not a lot of pressure coming in. Like Greth is trying to intercept, but he's just
Very low
too
health.
far away from him.
You expect to be seeing the French strike soon, but no, it's on the other side of the map. Seems to be engaged in another dogfight with Hentai Master. Although Techni is going to make it home, I think.
I think so as well.
And
We have
this,
Streen
this
incoming
French
at the
flag is
front.
Very, very secure.
You expect the crash grab now.
Oh,
Hentai
Hentai
Master
Master
misses the flag.
missed it.
And that's 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, was he knocked off there, Mim, or do you think that was just the pressure of the moment?
I don't know. I think
he ejected a bit too late, and the explosion of the strike just knocked him off course.
yeah, I think so as well. It looked really like that on the stream. Shame though. I mean, that was a good flag awareness, situational awareness by Hentai Master. Too bad it didn't work out for him.
Johnny the Juicy coming in again. He's so low HP when he's coming in for these grabs. I think he's sacrificing a bit too much in terms of his HP for the speed of his grabs.
Is he running Hoarder?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. So he's using those 3 nades on the way in to try and build up some speed, but it doesn't really matter if you're taking that flag at speed. You still need the HP. He's coming in now on about 60%. He's going to get this grab away. There's some nice disruption from his teammates.
Strike on his tail, though. Taken out by the
nice
sniper, though. Stream coming in for the pickup, though. I think Dr. Loser might be able to disrupt that.
Just missed it.
I do think one of the major problems for the way offense at the moment, though, is running this 3-ranger strike disruption setup. They are very exposed if Johnny's grabs fail. They don't really have a grab option, any other source
indeed.
except the strike.
I think a big problem with that as well is it just gives the French that knowledge that they know as soon as they block Johnny's cap, they've got time to reset up and just watch out for that one grab. They don't really have many problems to think about from that offense because they're just so aware after these past 2 maps and this one that he's the only one who's actually picking up that flag, and it's a big difference with the French fragging rabbits offense. That they are constantly going in together and they're different people.
MVC might make a front rub to once again prove us all wrong, but no, he pulls off to disrupt 2 doors. Johnny comes in, grabs the flag. Good health this time. I think the French were well disrupted this time.
Yeah.
The striking is on his tail again, though.
Going up very high, which is a dangerous policy when you've got Drayless sniping you. He misses 2 snipes there, unfortunately. And
Technique got shot down there. On
Johnny
the
takes a shot
flank
from the strike, down to very low health.
Lapping almost with the clutch kill there.
end. Johnny is gonna
Scroll
need some
away.
help
Do
here.
something. I have to bail from his strike. Johnny goes inside. We see Technique getting away, or Score even. Sorry.
Cool. No,
with
Technique
the
got
flash.
shot down. Squall did the E-grab right there. Might be...
You expect. Oh, Cabal going in for the big return again, but no, doesn't quite make it this time.
Oh, shut
beautiful
down. This
shot
we
there.
might see a return here.
Oh, Dr. Loser coming in though. Can he stop Stream from
No.
returning this flag? No.
No.
The Hento must
All on the
needs to get
French to
upstairs
Is
now.
there
It's not
anyone
happening, I
in
think.
time? We see Technique coming in. Tuna's
I
coming in.
think Hento Master's going to make this one.
Oh.
2-2.
Technically going to grab it anyway, I think, and he's away. 100% HP. Decent speed. Pops
I'm
out
really
that white out.
surprised, though, still by their choice not to run Scrambler or even a Ranger Capper on this map from the on the way team.
Yeah,
Given the well-documented weaknesses of Pathfinder as a captain class.
Indeed, definitely, and it's been borne out quite a lot with the damage he's taking on the stand and his weakness to the sniper. But Techni here looks like he's going to bring it straight back to go another cap up. He's
Yeah, it looks
really
like he's
good
getting
support
clean away. He's on
team.
nearly full health. That strike might otherwise spoil the party, but it's going to be 3-2.
Ooh, unlucky from Hento Master. He really went the whole hog to try and get it there, but he just came up short right at the last minute. So we got 3-2 game with 12 minutes left.
Particularly interesting as well is that choice is coming from Johnny the Juicy J, who, you know, I've always thought was sort of a consummate student of the game. Seems very involved in casting and community affairs.
Yeah, indeed, you'd think... oh, NVC with a grab here. Don't see that very often, and he gets taken out pretty quickly, but Streen's probably going to pick up this flag.
Pickups, they seem to be changing their offense more to this clustering home style.
Indeed, yeah. They obviously felt that it's not working and they've changed something up, so they'll be hoping that that's going to present the French Dragon Rabbits with some problems.
Streen on low health and taken out by Draelis again.
The wave flag is going to get picked up here by Eels. Pretty slow grab, but might just get over the hill and be able to take it into midfield and find some friends. But no.
Not quite far enough.
Oh, Cabal!
Although Cabal makes the pickup.
Oh, unluckily they just gets hit with a nice shot really from Streen to take away his speed and
Oh!
Done it lap in.
lovely stuff.
Once again, we see the raw power of a strike as being a midfield tool.
Technically
Taking
gonna
out
come and
Streen
take-
as well, I think.
Technique in the meantime with a grab here. Scramble pretty full health right here. Still has 3 wideout grenades to go, so can build up a lot of speeds with those. Has some chases on him, but an escort. Kual takes out Quantifi. Greth coming in.
Eels and Squall should really take out Greth here.
Yeah.
Technically actually just adjusting his route a little bit to try and throw off the working.
I think he's
defense.
blinded Streen there as well.
He did a really great
Yeah,
job there.
very
He's
nice.
completely away from them now, and he's.
I think this is the
hung
old
free, I
Preacher
think.
pub route, actually.
It is indeed.
Giving once more shout out to the greatest capper in Europe. Mono with the only chance, I think, to prevent this cap. Otherwise,
A slight
Hento Master's going to have to
he's
do
gonna be
something, I
home.
think.
And we're going to go up 4-2.
Oh!
Oh,
Very
really
nice. Johnny
Makes
the
up for the
Juicy
previous
making
game.
that
Honest, it's up to
save.
Johnny.
Wow.
I think I prematurely gave credit to Hento Master for that, but it was actually Johnny in the strike there.
That was a brilliant strike grab there, and he's going to pass this off the money, you'd think. Well, no, he elects not to and heads towards his base.
They really
His
need to
fans
get
is
rid
there
of the
full
Shrike
speed.
though. Johnny the
Oh,
Juicy.
he
Gets taken out though. He needs to abandon the strike. Johnny Lapper goes for the return.
Can he get it?
Bouncing
Oh,
flag.
oh,
Dueling sniper taken out by
Oh.
Greth.
Unbelievable.
Oh, so close. And
So
you see Jack
close.
been spamming the chat there a bit, and he's obviously annoyed. And
Greth
oh, they
captured in the
return, they got
meanwhile.
free through.
Oh,
I
very
think
quick
that's the return
return.
point of this game, possibly.
Really unlucky there for Janelap, and you could just see him spinning around looking for that flag, and obviously the moment just sort of caught up with him, and he couldn't clear his head and find that flag and return it, and working as intended, pull it back. And Hento Master's grabbed again.
Yeah, from a Shrike in this case. He's almost
Technician
home.
grab
Low
coming
on
in low
health.
but he's gone over the
shooting.
flag. Really need a grab from Techni here, but he's a long way out. That's going to be 4-3 to Workington Tennis. School comes in with the grab and Scambler again.
A lot of action here. Squall taking it away and going back towards this route which goes the other way. They've been taking the flag on the other side of the map for a while. You must imagine trying to avoid the snipers. Squall's looking pretty exposed here with Hento Master, Greth and Streen
No
around.
good exit route. Losing all his health here. This might be dangerous for him. This will be dangerous. Cabal maybe with the
Cabal
pickup.
coming in for the pickup again.
Oh,
Pickup but going in the wrong direction, I think.
it's fine
although
though.
Techni's here to
Techni's
help.
there. Yeah.
We've got 5 working as intended players here. They really don't want French Dragon Rabbits to make this a 4-4 game.
Kaval looking to pick it up again though, I think, but I'm not sure he's got many options. They're taken out by Hindsight Master.
Squall's coming in. If they don't return this soon, he might just catch them and pick this up, and they return it. Greth's on the stand, and French Dragon Rabbits need to make something happen here in this last 8 minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean, for a while the game really seemed to be lolling out a bit, but now it's...
Johnny the Juicy did something nice there, avoiding those force fields and getting that flag on the midfield here.
Sniped out by Draelis though. Flag gonna bounce probably about through into crossfire.
There's a shrike behind the flag here for French Dragon
Actually
Rabbits.
dies a death on the ground there. That's odd physics right there. Mono picking up with almost no health at all.
Kabal's got the flag, but he's really got nowhere to go. He gets taken out there by...
I think the French need a return here, or they could be looking at the end of the game.
Oh, Techni takes out Kun TV, but he's just not in time to stop him return.
What the hell? I think Johnny still thinks he's got the flag, but the flag's already automatically returned. I think that's that infamous flag bug we've seen in a couple of games before.
Such a shame.
Bart, did you see that?
Oh, John Laffy misses the striker, but Squall... No, he's
Squall's
not.
going to come in for a pickup, possibly? No, dissed out by Mono.
That looked really weird. We had that also 2 times on Dry Dock. Such a shame.
Cabal coming
I
in
think,
with a flag here.
if they end up not winning this game, Working Intended will probably look at that moment as being a very unfair possible referee error.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I guess, you know, this is part of testing the game, and, you know, well...
It is close to it. Unfortunately, no one's livelihoods are on the line.
Indeed. Johnny the Juicy coming in here. Looks like he's going to go for a grab. He's building up some speed, and the Nitro Jump is coming in. MVC with a disruption, and Johnny picks that up.
Technique misses the flag! Oh! Hugely great disruption there by Eels. Greth was off. Squall finds himself, unfortunately, body blocked by the very low health Greth.
Oh,
but
yeah, this could be a big moment for Working as intended.
I think Johnny's getting home here.
I think so as well.
Squall.
Or Cabal strike actually here. He's bailed on the strike. He obviously doesn't feel himself competent enough with the strike to go for
That's going to be...
Oh! He's going to pick up!
Oh!
Returned and that cap out.
GG's.
Great game there. Once again, I feel like we're really suffering at this 5 cap limit.
Yeah.
There was a good 7 minutes available here for the rest of the game to take place.
3 fantastic maps they brought to us by these 2 teams, and that again was a really exciting game with a lot of action.
I think let's hope they're playing more really. I mean, there was a discussion of possibly playing 5 maps. I'd really like to see that.
I'm afraid if we do go to 5 maps, I'm going to have to leave it in your capable hands to cast it, because I have to go. But nevertheless, let's see what's going on.
Oh, are they trying to do 5?
It was briefly mentioned before we began that they might do more maps depending on how these ones go. I think given the tense nature of these games, it would really be a loss if we didn't get them.
Yeah.
I am re-queuing. I had left the server.
So do we have a pick for MVP on Katabatic?
Oh.
As yet, they haven't given us a response. Bear with us 1 second, Bart. But MVP for Kata, it's hard to say. I mean, it has to be Hindsight Master, I think, actually, for that cap.
Yeah,
it really turned the game.
It really did, yeah. It really caught French Dragon Rabbits with their proverbial pants down, and he brought it home and gave them that cushion of being 2 caps up.
It seems Working as intended are not able to play more, so we'll be calling it a night there. But a great game for both teams. I think it really shows a positive future for Tribes if teams without a Tribes background can produce such an exciting spectacle.
If you guys want to keep casting, I think that there's a that's planned by Hausia.
Okay, but I'd like to get one of the French players on the cast if possible before we end. I'll see if it's something that can happen.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I got to run, guys, but I'll give you...
cheers, Bart. Thanks very much.
Great job. Thanks. A really entertaining cast. Sorry about the technical difficulties, those of you that stuck around through all of it. You are amazing Tribes players, and I'm sure you're all very handsome. And I will be back sometime this evening, probably around 9 p.m. Eastern, so that's about 5 hours from now with the U.S. games tonight. Follow me on Twitter at HighResBart if you want to know about when the upcoming streams are. And I'm just in general a pretty funny guy, so... I look forward to playing Tribes with everybody, and thanks for tuning in, and give it back to Hindsight and their amazing casting
By the way,
prowess.
Bart, how can people get keys again?
Ooh, you want keys? If you want to play the game, and you don't already, go to Facebook and like Tribes Ascend. That would key right away. Or you can go to your favorite video game forum or what have you, and there's a lot of keys floating around. People get them for being VIPs, so it should be pretty easy to come buy one. You can get the client from tribesascend.com. And I look forward to seeing you in game.
Thank you very much, Bart, for being with us tonight.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Bart.
cheers, Bart. Once again, excellent job you're here. Okay, I'm just trying to
Goodbye,
get a
good
response
night.
from... Oh, sorry.
GG.
Take care, man.
Okay, let's see if we can get one of the French guys in here.
Yeah, we had Johnny on last night, so I don't know, maybe we could get some words from a different Working Intended player as well. But I'd like to speak to Squall, possibly, if possible, if we can get hold of him. Just handle something for a second, then we'll try and get a hold of him.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I think there were a few players on the French Dragon Rabbits team who would have a lot to say about that game. Janet Lapin, Squall, Cabal, Dr. Loser, Techni, all come out with some massive plays really throughout all three maps. I think they were unlucky in a lot of ways to actually come up short on Crossfire and Katabatic, but it did lend itself to creating a fantastic game for us to watch.
Yeah, I really think they acquitted themselves well today for relatively unknown players with them, you know, who have not been that involved in the current TA Euro scene.
Indeed. I think as well, Working is intended with their two comebacks. They're sort of showing the experience edge of playing an extra game and having that faith that they've still got time and they can bring it back. And especially on Bella Omega, I think you have to give huge props to Working as intended to making it a close game, even though French Dragon Rabbits came back in overtime and got that cap. They did a really nice job.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay,
game,
I
sir.
think we have Squall coming on shortly. Once he's got me sorted on Skype. We can do some shout-outs at the moment, I think. Sebastian wants a shout-out for Thomas. Anything else? I think Paolo wanted a shout-out as well, although I'm not sure what his tribe's name is. Oh, unfortunately, Squall doesn't have Skype. Do any of your...
Grest is asking if he wants if we want talkies. Maybe.
Yeah, let's get Greth on here.
Okay, 1 second. You guys sort that out, I'll fix this.
Get him, Miri.
Actually,
Get him.
unfortunately, no French player is available to use Skype this evening. I believe they use a French alternative known as ICQ. So we'll get Greth on if that's possible.
Go fetch him. Well, it's a shame that the French won't be able to speak to us tonight. I was very, very, very excited to see these two teams play head to head. I mean, exciting games tonight. And first win for Working as intended. Overall, making the game 2-1.
I think it definitely could have gone either way. It could have been 3-0 in either favour and would have still called it a great game.
Yeah.
Really sad to see that flag bug again, though. I mean, I really don't think that helps.
Yeah, it's a shame, but as we were saying, it is a beta, and hopefully by casting these games and having recorded evidence of it, it'll help Hi-Res to iron out those bugs. And that is really the sort of thing which we don't want to be seeing going forward. That if that happened in say a tournament or a LAN, you'd have some serious controversy going on there.
Kun looking for a Skype invite, although I think with a player who's got a Twitter account which is 200 times larger than ours in terms of followers, probably doesn't need that much more exposure.
maybe you should get us some more followers on our Twitter account. That is at Hindsight with a Z on the end, or pop in on our Hindsight channel on IRC QuakeNet, and yeah, let us know what you thought about the stream, or you have any requests for the future, maybe questions for Bart we can throw in there when servers crash or whatsoever with this crash patch. So no new patch this week. This will be a shame.
Is one of you fixing Greth, by the way, or Kun?
I was waiting for Miri.
Or am I supposed to be doing it?
Right, hold on. I'll get Kun on since he's been very animated
he's
about it.
very keen to have something to say here, I think, yeah.
I'm just getting him to add me on Skype, and then we can get him in the call and see what his views are on the game.
Greth is going on IRC. Don't get Quim, get me.
Sorry, an internal battle here.
Oh, that's.
I'm afraid, Greth, I think everybody's heard a lot of your voice recently, so let's let Kuhn have a say.
I believe Greth has his own podcast that is regularly listened to, so I'm not sure he needs that much more exposure either. Some real big names going against the French today. They've done well.
Here's the contact request. And add to call.
Archdizzle throwing in, don't go near Kun with a barge pole. He's the esports equivalent of leprosy. That's the sort of in-team hate we hear from the bench all the time.
Okay, so we should be getting Kun into the call now.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hello.
Yo, Kun.
Can you hear me? Is this working?
Yep.
Yes.
Sounding good.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. First win.
Yeah, first win. How does it feel?
Feels good. Should have been, well, I don't know. I don't know if it was deserved, but we played better than yesterday. Whoa, wood drop from the call.
Might have been Miriam.
Yeah, I'm here still as well.
Oh, I think it might have been Bart actually.
No,
whatever.
it's Miri.
Carry on, we don't need Miri. He's really surplus to requirements in all situations.
Yeah. We're trying to do something new and he's some sort of extra. Okay, go on.
Yeah, well, it feels good. I think this is the third match, and I finally played defense again, which is more suitable for me in my opinion. Because last match, I just Johnny said you go attack. I was like, well, okay, but even on public, I played defense, so it was kind of new to me and just got focused on my 4 people, and now I was more comfortable playing. And we got Famfa, who was much better than Arky.
I think that was proven today, actually. It was a pretty clear choice to get Arky out of the game after the second map.
It was just, I think Siggy had to eat or something. At least somebody was screaming from downstairs, so he probably has to eat.
Okay.
Then,
That's professionalism right there, I'd say.
Yeah.
Well, pretty tight
Okay,
games
players.
going on there. I mean, the comeback on Bella Omega was awesome. I must say, very nice play there.
Yeah, that 5-minute mark would written you off, I think.
Yeah. It just it was the second map, right?
Yeah, second
really
map.
bad maps.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, was unlucky we lost, but still. We had a lot of problems with getting their gen down and getting their force fields down on attack. That's what I heard, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gret and I are pretty solid on defense.
What was the reason that you guys didn't play for a defensive strategy involving the generator and the force fields in this case? I mean, that showed that really helped out the French team in this case.
Well, I don't even know what class has force fields. Like, I don't really play.
Okay.
I don't really play much stripes, just especially with New Year's Eve and stuff like that. So I've been playing for the last 3 days again, and I'm actually only level 14, just 15 or something. So what class has force field?
Doombringer.
Yeah, we don't play with that.
Ah, okay.
We have 2 rangers on defense and then 1 walking around the base, and I think we have 1 sniper.
Okay, just now we have a defensive player on the cast. What do you think about scrambler capping at the moment?
It works really good because we don't see them coming.
Did you feel like you didn't spot any of them at all, or?
No, especially on the first map when we had no radar, it was just coming in our face like that. 3 scramblers, so it was just guessing which scrambler was capping at the moment, and then yeah, we kind of lost it. Thank God we have good snipers to take him out of the air. It saved us a lot.
Okay, so would you say, I mean, the question on everyone's lips at the moment, is it imbalanced?
No, I don't think so. But maybe they have to do a bit more with Pathfinder. I think Pathfinder should be the flag runner and not a scrambler. So maybe somehow give Pathfinder a bit of advantage.
Okay, I think that's a very good point actually, and one that's often neglected in the knee-jerk reaction to certain classes, I'd say. Especially regarding balance, you often get these sort of responses. Right, are you how are you enjoying Tribe Descend overall, or?
It's the best beta I've ever played in my life.
Do tell us more about other betas you've been involved in.
A lot.
Why do you think this game is the best beta then, in this case?
Because it felt really solid the moment I started playing. Like, I played before patched they call it hit scan, and even when I had 200 ping, everything wrecked. Like, the engine is so good. The FPS is low, but it just works really good. but they have to do something about high ping tomber shooting. Like, my internet is so bad at home. When somebody loads a picture from Facebook, I get 100 ping. So they have to do something at delay, like make it more client-side, in my opinion, like TF2. Like TF2 has a really good lag compensation. If you play with 200 ping, you can still make really good meat shots.
Okay.
But I don't know if it can fix it, because it's the Unreal Engine, so I don't know how much freedom they have.
I think that's a good point. I think one thing in their development is probably they haven't actually adjusted the engine that much, other than making it work towards their purposes. So I'm not familiar with how much freedom they have with lag compensation there. So, okay, that's good. I think Mono wants some attention on the stream as well. He seems to be getting very vocal in chat. He played a good game, I thought, today. He's a very strong one-on-one player, and it definitely showed in the stand-up situation.
Yeah, some nice returns in the midfield a few times. Very, very good play by him.
Okay.
I'm gonna invite a friend of yours who didn't want you to
No.
come in. So
Regret, Johnny regret. If it's Johnny, the Dutch level's already too high in this channel.
Yeah.
Skype now.
I know. Okay, there he is. Hello,
Who have we got with us now?
Johan Graf.
Indeed. Graf forced his way in.
Yeah, that's
In headphones, so I can't hear fucking what you're saying. Hang on.
calling him a professional caster, and it's no good mic.
Yeah, no good headphones.
Terrible,
Very
isn't it?
professional.
You should get my mic.
So congrats,
hello.
congrats, man.
Some recognition here. You're scared of
Congrats
me.
on the win.
Can you hear us?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can't you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yep.
can.
Okay, great. We can have a conversation. Excellent.
Right, yeah,
Um,
that's good. I'm going to
Yeah.
try-
So
continue. I'm gonna try and ruin my speakers here for a second now.
okay. Congrats on the
There
win,
you go.
Graf. Let's see what you're
This is like a special moment. This is the moment where Gret is not talking.
Yeah.
I actually reinstalled my
Sure,
entire
yeah.
system. It's the first
Sure.
time I've had actually a decent conversation on Skype, but there you go. I'm here.
So
There you go. I
We're looking forward to a break, actually, and now we're left with all this dead air.
yeah, Quinn,
Yeah,
what do you
that's
think?
all.
Far away, Graf.
Quinn, what do you think about the competitive play at the moment, where the game is at? I mean, you guys are pretty experienced with TF2 and stuff.
8v8 is not going to work for LAN. That's the problem, in my opinion. And I think the game is too hard to get a big community.
Really, I was going to say, do you think the skill curve on the game is too low?
Yeah, I think there won't be a lot of teams, especially with AVA. It's quite hard to get 8 people around who want to play together for more than 2 weeks. And yeah.
Well, that's a bit pessimistic, I think. I mean, yeah, it's a big team, and it's probably never been done in esports before. Maybe for 6v6 on
Battlefield.
Counter-Strike and stuff, that's
AVA
rather big. But
Conquest Battlefield.
yeah, but you know, I think probably if it's gonna happen with one game, it's gonna have to be this one because it's the revival of the Tribe scene. So
I think 7-7 can definitely be made to work, so, without really sacrificing a huge amount of gameplay. I understand that's still considered to be a bit too big, but 5 is sort of the number. It's thrown around a lot. I don't think 5 will work well with the game in its current state.
no, 7 I think is probably the limit. But I think right now might have been the best time to start trying this, considering you have the esports scene is sort of coming to fruition now with StarCraft and all that. So, and it's got to move beyond 1v1 games, you know. So might as well be with Tribes. Let's hope for it. I mean, the NASL pickup's really a good direction there.
Yeah, I definitely think there's a lot more drama involved in teams. It's a lot easier to follow a team rather than a player, in my opinion.
That as well, especially the drama that went on our Mumble just when, well, when Bella was going on. Let's just say. No,
Not when you were down on Kata, did you feel very calm at that point?
Nah, that was alright. But I mean, there were some moments where, because we are still sorting everything out. You know, we just had our third match. The first one doesn't really count because that was too long ago already. And just setting up the defense. Defense was good. It was iron because I was in it. especially on Bella. I think that was the best defense I've ever seen personally. And don't know, probably a lot of highlights there, me killing with nades and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I think our offense sort of got with it around the second map, and then especially on the third, it was all good. Well, that was the hardest thing to coordinate because we'd never really done it in a match.
Okay. Trying to remember what went down. Crossfire was a bit of a disaster on our end, so I don't have hugely clear memories of that map. But what do you think of Crossfire as a map?
Alone, isn't it?
Well, you have to give a shout out to Mim for that. Really, he did a fantastic job under extreme pressure there, considering that me and Miri were essentially crying in the background.
We had some technical difficulties on the first map, so.
But yeah, I mean, how do you guys feel about Crossfire as a map? I think it produces some quite random or frantic gameplay, but I'm not sure if it's particularly great for competition in terms of the kind of random nature. But what do you think?
Probably on for 5v5 teams might actually work. I think as on defense, it's complete chaos. If people are actually disrupting well, I mean those two scramblers in the base that cost us 2 caps basically, because they were just shooting us up when I was trying to look for a kappa incoming. He was just shooting me every time, and we didn't even know when they were actually dead, if anyone killed them or not, because of the IFFs not showing up. So yeah, I think scrambler capping is really, really awkward on that, especially the side caps, the side routes are just so hard to look because you have about 2 seconds to notice them, and then I think, yeah, once the strikes keep coming in, it's just complete and utter chaos. So yeah, it's a very high pressure map, and I think snipers are very important on that.
I agree actually with the way the ship covers your vision as the kappas come in. It really makes it difficult to defend the stand there.
They need to cut off the freaking wings. That's what they need to do.
Or possibly, I think, reduce access, like take away the back front cap completely, perhaps. So that you only have to focus on the side caps more, would make the map a bit more stable. Oh, I think Scarl has finally added me on Skype, so we can get him in as well, actually.
Oh, that might be interesting. Okay, well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah. Thanks very much. I'm not sure it's wise for us to have both team captains in at the same time.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, there's a lot of ego going on here.
Captain.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to dethrone him just yet. I'm waiting still.
Apologies, Sergeant Greth. I'll see if I can find where he's gone.
Okay.
Guys, everybody who's listening, make a Twitter account and follow Hindsight.
Thanks, man, for the shout out.
What, Hindsight C, right?
Yeah, Hindsight C. Yeah.
If you can feed us in from your Twitter, that would be fantastic. I think
I even have an account with 8,000 followers, so give me a second.
Excellent. Okay, I believe Squall is just fixing up some kind of technical things, and then he'll be ready to join us. Oh, by the way, final pronunciation on your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Kuhn. I say Kuhn.
Kuhn. Not cunt.
No.
Okay.
That doesn't have a T. I mean, why would you pronounce it that way?
A lot.
Okay. Kuhn then. Kuhn. Like with a K.
Yeah, it's like you have a Q button on a music player, and then put an N behind it. Kuhn. Or say Q-U-N real quick. It's actually Q-U-N.
He just wants to be special.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try and get that right in future, although I understand in the heat of the moment it's quite difficult not to just read what you see, which could be misinterpreted, obviously.
I'm used to it because of the team.
I'm sure you get plenty of stick from the rest of your teammates. Okay. All right. I think we're going to be saying goodbye to you guys right now.
Yep.
All right.
So I'll be forcing you out of the call if that's not too rude.
It is very rude.
Okay, well,
sorry, but we'll never be able to dual cast ever again. So.
By the way, when are you guys playing again?
No clue. Ask Johnny.
Oh, okay.
I just show up.
I'm probably going to stream next week because I work at a esports company now, and I have the opportunity to stream over the day.
Ah, very nice, very nice. Showing off, man, with your job here.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Cunt from TV, man.
Cunt TV, okay.
Okay, well, school is ready, so I'm afraid we'll have to say goodbye to you guys.
Bye.
Thanks very much. It's always a pleasure to have you on. Well, I can't say always because it's the first time. It's been a pleasure to have you on. Thanks for joining us. And
I'll find you on ISC some more then.
Okay.
See you.
And that's the other one. There we go. Right.
Yes.
You might have to add him.
It's not my call, is it?
Is it my call now? Or
Oh,
Miri's?
let's see. Toot, toot, toot. Ooh. Hello.
That was exciting.
Why
Yeah,
did
I got
you?
rid of Miri and it died. Okay, welcome Anton.
Hello guys.
Hello.
Hello.
How do you pronounce your nick, by the way? That's been a big problem for me.
It's Squall.
Squall.
Yeah.
I like school.
Yeah, you can do whatever, it's okay.
Well, we like to get it correct rather than how we
Yeah,
like.
it's Squall.
Oh,
It's
maybe
one
the
of the
sound
names,
levels
it's
are up.
also
Sorry,
the
one second,
Kenny
sorry. Maybe need to fix the sound levels higher, I think.
Yeah.
for myself.
No, just Mim, because we restarted the call. All Miri's fault, once again.
I didn't know the stream was still running, that's why I really took my time to install Skype, but
Oh, no problem.
guys.
We've had a good chat with Greth and Groon.
Hold on, guys. Getting it back on. Is it better now, guys? Chum chum chum. Hello.
Hello.
Let's see if our listeners can
Yeah.
hear it now. Okay. Yeah. It's fine. Okay. Well, good games, man. There were some interesting maps going on right there between you and working as intended.
I hope so. We really had a blast playing that. It's our only second game, but yeah, it was a lot of fun for us.
I hope you enjoyed it more than the first game, definitely.
Yeah, the first game was really harsh, but well, we really learned the hard way what was Tribe's game. We played a great team too. We didn't know that when we were playing against them, so it was really difficult. And today we tried to do a little better, and but it was really good. We struggled a little at the end with the strike grabs, and we were a little off, but it was a lot of fun.
I actually think you guys played great today. We saw some really interesting play from you guys, especially with Dr. Lucer's Doombringer on the flag on both maps actually, Katabatic and Bella Omega. I thought that was very interesting. And the offensive snipe play from Draelis at key moments was good too. Was these things coordinated, by the way? With at one point I saw Draelis sniping out, I think it was Greth on the flag, and then the grab came in.
Actually, I don't think the snipe was coordinated, but at some time we were really trying to move on the offense because we really felt that it was hard to get the flag. Also for Dr. Loser, we were trying to have the Doombringer. It was a really big discussion between us before the game on which heavy we should use on the flag. So yeah, if you guys are saying that it was a good pick, then I think we will consider that, because during the game it was really hard to know if it was a good option or not.
It looked very solid on our end. I mean, that
On Bella Omega.
Yeah, on Bella Omega, it was amazing.
Were you worried when Bella Omega went to overtime, by the way?
Yeah, we were really comfortable. I think we were 3-0 or something like that.
I'd already caught it in the bag for you guys at that point. I was saying there was no way we could get back into this game, but
yeah, us too. And then I think they had the strike grab, and then they did an almost llama grab, but I don't know, we couldn't get to them. And then we started like struggling, and I think they changed their offense because I was down at the generator the whole map, but then they completely switched and left the generator. So
I think you did a fantastic job in the generators, by the way. It's not often talked about, and people tend to neglect Gen D, but you did a great job 1v2 in many situations I was watching.
Yeah, thanks. But then they left the generator and I was alone down, so I had to change it. But yeah, it was really, we had to adapt, and we're learning how to adapt. But it was really so much fun. Thanks for casting that, guys.
It was great to have you guys playing. I mean, it was a really good game, and as we said, very good for the future of Tribes, I think.
Yeah, we'll get better, hopefully.
Okay. Mim, if you got anything else you'd like to ask?
No, just keep on playing, man. It was really fun to watch you guys today. Really,
Okay.
really learned a lot, I guess, from the game from last time and today. Do you have any games planned in the future?
Yeah, I think next Thursday we're playing against. Sorry if I really forgot their name. Sorry, guys, I'll get that the name. But next
it
Thursday.
Flatliners or?
Yes, Flatliners.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Oh, that should be an interesting game as well.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to that one.
I didn't see any stream from them, but we'll try to study the streams that are available.
I think the only game they played was versus us, and that was unstreamed. But yeah, so if you find one, let me know.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll involved in casting that game, this us or away, so it should be a cast for you guys there. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that one plays out.
Yeah. Me too.
Okay.
Well, thank you for joining us in the end, and well, talk to you in the future, I guess.
Yeah, thanks very much. I'm
Yeah,
afraid
sure.
me and Mim are running a bit low here, and I believe my throat is getting very sore. So
Okay.
if you don't mind for a slightly shortened interview, that's great.
That's great. Sorry I was really late. Thank
It's
you.
okay.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for the cast.
Yeah,
It was
cheers for the
nice.
great game.
Anytime.
Sam. Thanks very much. Hope to see you
Bye.
again. Okay, bye.
Okay, well, that was the end of tonight's game. French fragging rabbits versus working as intended. 2-1 to working as intended in maps, winning Crossfire and winning Katabatic in the end. I hope you liked our cast. Follow us on Twitter, Hindsight with a Z on the end. And on IRC QuakeNet you can find us in the Hindsight channel. Anything to add, Alex?
No, I just think it was a great game to see. I'm really happy we got to see it today. Really sorry for the technical difficulties again. I think we've learned possibly the limitations of using Mumble for our hatchery, which was great because we all hate Mumble anyway.
Yeah,
So,
it was a bit forced upon us in this case, but yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much for listening, and see you next time.
thanks very much.